So, good morning, everybody. It's hot down here in the south of England, and I know a friend in Spain, it's 44 degrees today, and it's drizzling in Devon, and it's cold and rainy in Zambia. So here we are, we're a world community, so welcome. So let's get started. Sitting in a comfortable position. So leg. So allow your body. Today we're going to do a big focus on deeply coming home to the beauty within us. So beginning into our own bodies. We are living in a world where it's driven by the perfect image, what we think is the perfect image, especially in the West. You're coming into your body, however your body is showing up, and find a way of sitting comfortably and noticing what your body is needing of you. Adjusting yourself, adjusting your spine to feel straight. Feel yourself supported from the back. Straight spine, shoulders down. But as we drop our shoulders, we drop into the gravity of who we are. So we're feeling the roots of our own trees rooting down. Softening your face. We've come here today to greet ourselves. May each of us greet ourselves with love and compassion. Noticing without needing to push away any thoughts. Just allow them to be. And taking some breaths in and out. That we are perfect as we are. There's no ladder for becoming better or worse. Coming home to greet ourselves and see in the mirror the beauty of who we are. Becoming countercultural. And as we breathe in, we're breathing into the belly, into the light within, as if we're fanning the flames of that tapas, that energy within us, of who we are, that no one can take away. But we do hide it. We spend a lot of our lives hiding who we are. So it may not appear to fit in. So letting your breath come right down into the depths of your belly. Bringing our hands into prayer mudra. Feeling our hands, mine are wet and clammy from already the heat at this time in the morning. Just feeling into your body, this temple that you've been given. Recognizing, especially for myself at 72, that this temple is beginning to show signs of crumbling. That too is perfect. To not resist whatever is showing up, any pain. There's nothing wrong with us. Feeling into those hands, tucking them into this heart center, that place of ancient ticking. Take a deeper breath in and out. And we tune in with Om Namo Gurudev Namo. So the Om is the infinite. We hear that it's like, well, our bodies become gongs to that Om. And then Namo is I greet you. Gurudev is who we are, who you are as an individual, that light within you. I greet you 3 times. So let's breathe in deeply to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Gurudev Namo. Om Gurudev. Breathe in. Hold your breath. Slightly pull on the root lock, so tighten your bottom muscles, pulling the energy up like sap from the roots of a tree. And just let it rest in your heart. Don't bring it up too far. In stillness and release. So we'll start with a few stretches, and then we're going to go into a modified set of the 10 spiritual bodies. So let's just move our hands up and over. One arm up, the other arm stretching, so you're feeling the stretch. Slowly, and notice what you're feeling. Don't numb out to it, just feel it. And then coming back down and over the other side. And if you feel some pain, I've got a bit of pain in my right shoulder, breathe into it. Notice it like a child that's needing some attention. And then coming back down, and again on the other side. Back down, the other side again. Now do it once more, this time breathing in deeply. So we're concentrating on the breath, hold the breath and stretch over. And tighten the core muscles as you hold the breath. Feel your elbow resting down on your thigh, or wherever it's landing, but notice, as you notice, you'll feel different sensations. Keep holding and release. And the other side. The more we ease into anything that's a bit painful, the more we accommodate it, the less it screams at us. Holding the breath, regulating the nervous system, tightening the core muscles, and release down. Rolling the shoulders. So much tension is held in those shoulders. And the other way. lifting the shoulders up, holding the breath, feeling the tension. So a lot of kundalini yoga is the experience of tension and then the release of tension. Feel the tension, tense up as much as you can, and then drop down and release on the out breath. Breathing in again, take a breath in, hold, and feel the tension. This is the tension unconsciously that we live with a lot of the day. Get headaches. We're not even aware of it till it's got too bad. Scrunch your face in, feel the tension in your hands, and release down. And once more. Tense every muscle in your body. And release down. Nice. Just a few more shoulder rolls. And a few head rolls, just to release the neck. And the other way. Okay, we're down and lying on our backs. And Kundalini yoga is known for its kind of rather hard holds. And today we're going to be really gentle on our bodies. So the full posture is a stretch pose, which is stretching our legs out. And I can't do it because of my leg at the moment. So I'm just going to lift one leg up. And you're lifting your head up. You're looking at your toe, which is stretched out and pointed. And you're holding the tension in your lower back. So your lower back is pushed down. So we're really working this core part of us, this belly, to give us a core sense of strength. Our hands are out in front. And we're going to do what we call a breath of fire, which is pumping the belly. And it's like blowing out as you pump your belly. You do it either through your mouth or your nose. Looking at the toe, so we're activating a lot of the, what we call the nadis, the energy points. And I'm going to switch legs. You might have both legs up. Very energizing. It gets a lot of oxygen into our core, pushing the lower back into the ground. And release down. Completely relaxed. So we're tensing. This is the experience of living on earth, is hugely tense. Now release back down. We're all in the end as well. And the more we consciously move between the tension and the relaxation, the more we're able to be conscious of it when we are tense. Feel it in your neck, because your neck's worked pretty hard on that exercise. Your shoulders. Let's bring your knees now into your chest. Curl up into a ball with your head up to your knees. So again, you're putting a bit of tension here on the neck. You may want to support your neck. And so in this curled up, we call this beige, the seed position. Feel that seed, the tension in the seed as it's about to burst forth from the ground. And we're going to continue that breath of fire. So pumping the belly, so it's like bellows, fanning the flames of the fire. And as you feel the tension in this, see if you can relax into the tension. Notice my shoulders were tense. They're not needing to work. So holding your knees, holding the tension there and in the belly and in the neck. The thyroid is being pushed and activated right there in the neck. Nearly there. Take a breath in. Hold the breath. Tighten every muscle, drawing the energy up. We all are drawn by some superpower to reach the light. And release right down. We long to always be comfortable, to not have to suffer, but that's not how life is. To numb out, to dissociate, to screen watch. Be aware that that's what we're doing, and to come back right into the body by lifting one knee up onto one knee up onto the other straight leg. Just going to do a cat stretch, bringing that knee over and the head round to the other side, feeling that stretch. Keeping the shoulders on the ground. Coming back up and change sides. Releasing the tension from the lower back. Everything is connected. As we connect each sinew, each nerve, each muscle, we know that one part has huge influence on the other parts of our bodies. And return back to the center and completely surrender down to the earth, as if, as the Buddhists do, we meditate on our own death. The time when we can fully surrender our bodies to the earth. Stay with that experience of complete relaxation in the moment when we release our body from our spirit. This is what we're working towards, the complete release and the joy of the rebirthing. And now we're going to come up into sitting. Just 30 seconds, we're going to do another. This is the last of the breath of fire ones, where we're working that fire energy. And we're going to do what we call ego eradicator. It's putting our thumbs up and in fists. So you're feeling the fist and the thumb, they're like lightning conductors. Our arms are up sort of 60 degrees. So both arms are stretching the back, feeling the strong back, but we're feeling the soft front and the pulsing front. So you're pulsing into the belly. Just for 30 seconds, keep the shoulders dropped and feeling the tension between heaven and earth, meeting right there in the belly. Sensing the discomfort and dropping into feeling supported in discomfort. Last few seconds. Take a deep breath in. Lift the hands up over your head. I like to link my thumbs, stretching right up, feeling the polarity between heaven and earth. Hold the breath and pull as if we're pulling the sap up from the base of the tree. This time, let it go right up to the tips of the fingers. And release down. Go through your auric field. And recognize any sensations that you're experiencing. Dropping down into your own body, into the beauty of who you are. Nothing to do, nothing to prove. We are already more than enough. Being driven in a consumer-orientated world where we're distracted from what's important. In the end, all we have is relationship to the earth, to ourselves, to others. Dropping down into that, the joy of relationship. Away from the drivenness. Now, moving our legs out, so it's quite wide apart. We're going to stretch our life nerve. So the life nerve is kind of, well, the sciatic nerve, it goes up, but we're also stretching the vagus nerve here. Linked fingers. We're going to go down to one side on the out breath. Don't be in a hurry, hold it on the out breath. Feel the stretch. Drop the shoulders. Keep your breath out. And then breathing into the center, stretching up, full breath. And then breathing out to the other side. Releasing. Strange, the out breath is as if it's the final breath of life. And we have a panic. We want to breathe in, but the more we hold it out, I know James Nestor says this, that actually the more our nervous system gets regulated. So it's counterintuitive, holding it out. Relaxing down as far as you can. And again, breathing in as we come to the center, reaching up to the sun energy. And then out to the other side. Notice the attunement in your own body. As you hold the breath out and you stretch down that little bit more. One last time, stretching up and out to the other side. Now holding both toes now, stretching your back so you're arching your back up and then dropping it down to the center. Stretching your legs out and then out on your breath out. In as you come up and out as you go down. And release. You might want to massage your legs. Just welcoming every part of our bodies, whether they're injured, strong, suffering. It's welcoming each part. And we're going to go into now a camel ride. So a spinal flex. So we're going to start in easy pose, but actually I'm going to kneel because you can do it either kneeling, and I've got a cushion under my bum. To get into a comfortable position, and we're going to lean forward on the in-breath, shoulders back, and then slumping back on the out-breath. So let your head also move. So you, on the in-breath, you're looking up to the third eye, and then on the out-breath, your chin comes down, affecting the thyroid. So you feel it at the back of the neck where it'll be influencing the pituitary gland. We're welcoming every part of our bodies that they may work just as well as they're meant to for today. We're treating our bodies as a pearl of great price. The most beautiful pearls are nobly, with imperfections, with luster and points of difference. They're not perfectly round. Been built in around gravelly bits. Honoring this in our own bodies and allowing ourselves to fully experience this perfect pearl within us. There's nothing that we have to do to make ourselves better or worse. Just the joy of discovering that pearl of who we always were and always will be. You can do it as fast or as slow as you want. Feeling your shoulders stretch, coming back. Enjoying the movement of your spine, expanding and then contracting. Coming back to the center, just shake your body out a bit. Now we're going to go straight into the next exercise, which is a washing machine, which is a spinal twist. So we're twisting our spine, breathing into the left, our hands are on our shoulder, the thumbs are behind, out to the right. So breathing into the left and out to the right. Feeling that twist of the spine. As we coordinate with our breath, we find the support in whatever we do. I remember when I started out really working on my breath, I was in Scotland on the west coast, and we were cycling over Mull, and naively I hadn't realized how many hills there were and how much weather there was. And it was the breath that got me to the top of hills, slow, long breaths. Now we're not doing slow, long ones here, but we're focusing on that in and the out. Keeping your head steady, so looking forward, your eyes closed, looking up to the brow point, that ajna, that place of intuition. Nearly there. And then relax down and shake out the arms. And notice. Just pause a moment to notice what's happening in your body with no judgment. Just an amazement and an awe of the miracle of us living here on earth. Complete awe that we are having this experience, torn apart from the world by suffering and war and climate change. But we look up and we see the beauty of who we are. And we stand and walk tenderly upon this earth, honouring all beings. Bringing our hands up now to the, we're going to put our hands a bit like that behind our necks. So it's a bit like, I call it angel wings, and we're going to flap those wings, just going up and down. Breathing in as you come up and out as you go down. Find my face contorting a bit. Notice what's happening in your body as other parts of your body sort of sympathetically react to the movement. Nearly there. And release. And notice that release. Feeling your heart beating in your chest. We're here for such a short time on earth. And then we see the gold. And it's never the expected moments of planned, organized holidays. They arrive. Noticing moments that arrive for you. A moment came for me. We were running a community afternoon in the community garden, and we were making sun prints, letting the sun create these magical pictures that emerged. And then we picked potatoes, and families came and they said, we don't know how to pick potatoes. What do we do? Finding that golden moment of being fully present in the joy of being with the earth and the sun, noticing these moments that cost us nothing, but just are. So we're going to now do a few arm pumps, our hands in the sort of clasped in fists, pumping up and down, finding this is the path. I sometimes think of the cutting through brambles in order just, it's hard work, and then the golden moments appear and we see those pearls of great price. See children with little buckets of potatoes. And then a photo sent by one mum said, look what we cooked. We cooked kale from the community garden and potatoes with herbs on them. The surprising joy of seeing, just being connected. Okay, and release the shoulders. Do some alternate shoulder shrugs. Lifting each shoulder, staying in your own body. Working the breath. I breathe in on one shoulder, coming up, and out on the other one. And change direction, not directions, but breath. So breathing in on the other shoulder and out on the alternate. Now both shoulders up. Go back to that early warm up where we tense, feel the tension, and then drop. Tense, and then you drop. Tense, and drop. And now turning the head, breathing into the left and out to the right. If you can relax down into it, coming home to this pearl. And to the center. And coming down on your backs. Lie down or stay seated. Relaxing down. Feeling into this perfectly imperfect pearl of our bodies. And the perfectly imperfect soul that's breathing within us with what we call pranic energy. Relaxing down into it. Allowing the earth to hold you, starting from your head, your neck, your shoulders. Feel the weight of your arms beside you. Feel how your spine is being supported by the ground, and maybe there's a slight bend right in the small of the back, and you may want to support that in some way, or just notice it. Going to feeling into your heart, that core, the belly, kidneys, the liver, the adrenals, our glandular system. And we've worked a lot with our glandular system today and calming and allowing ourselves to release the right hormones. There's a universe within our own bodies. In this relaxed position, I'm going to read you a poem written early in the 20th century by Orich Thomas. It's allowing those moments when we see the pearl of great price within us. And so as you relax, I'm going to read it. The bright field. I have seen the sun break through to illuminate a small field, just for a while, and then gone my way and forgotten it. But that was the pearl of great price, the one field that had treasure in it. I realize now that I must give all I have to possess it. Life is not hurrying on to a receding future, nor hankering after an imagined past. It is the turning aside like Moses to the miracle of the lit bush, to a brightness that seemed as transitory as your youth, but is the eternity that awaits you. I have seen the sun break through to illuminate a small field, just for a while, and gone my way, and forgotten it. But that was the pearl of great price, the one field that had treasure in it. I realize now that I must give all I have to possess it. Life is not hurrying on to a receding future, nor hankering after an imagined past. It is the turning aside like Moses to the miracle, the lit bush, to a brightness that seemed as transitory as your youth, but is the eternity that awaits you. Slowly start moving your body, noticing twisting of the fingers, the honoring of each part, your toes, twisting, turning your toes, bringing yourself and rocking your knees into your chest, rocking on your spine to release any tension. Maybe doing a bit of a window screen, so you're moving your knees from side to side as you lie down. And coming back up, rocking into sitting. And the last 2 minutes, 1 minute, we're just going to sit very quietly with our hands maybe cupped at the heart center, connecting from that heart to the belly and through the breath right up to the third eye, with our eyes 9/10 closed, looking down into the cupped hands. And you may see the pearl of great price. On the lit field. Long, deep breaths. Now bringing that pearl right to the heart. Let no one steal our peace, the joy of the discovery of picking potatoes. Seeing the light fall on that field. We close with 3 Satnams. Hands in prayer position. Satnam is that the truth of who I am, the pearl of great price. Let's breathe in to begin. Sat Nam.